Howdy folks, this is Hellcorrex here, just doing a quick bat rep. What we got going on is Dystopian Wars Land Force. Please apologize my unpainted miniatures over here. I was going to play the Russians and I realized that not all of them are painted. They've been sitting in a box for too long. They need to be fixed on that. Alright, over here we're facing the Kingdom of Britannia. These guys look pretty familiar to me because, heck, I painted those for them. And my opponent here is Warpig with his large force, and what we're going to throw down here is a first of our land battles. We haven't played a land battle in 2 years.
I never have.
Yeah, we had that one. It's about 2-3 years ago. We had that one with the land.
But Alex played my stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, we had the land naval battle. All right. So over this is turn one. As we're just doing the basic with a few add-ons to our forces of the basic box set. And what we'll do is I'll do an update after maybe the first turn or maybe the second turn. I don't know. This is Hellcorrex and more to follow. All right, folks, this is Hellcorrex here. It has finished round 2, which is actually turn 3, right?
No, this is...
That was 2?
2.
That was 2. It's been a while. All right, so we got here, over here, we had the Battle of the Light Vehicles. One squadron of Britannian light vehicles got wiped out at the cost of a couple beat up squadrons of Imperial Russian vehicles. We did a little bit of shooting on these medium tanks over here, a little bit of damage gone off. We had a shootout with another squadron of light tanks with other light tanks. Mine have fared slightly better. They're a little beat up. There's one left over here. But the artillery from that hilltop over here, they shot over here. And, well, the end result was this squadron of medium tanks had the heck shot out of it. So that is what we have at the end of 2. We're going to be rolling dicing off for turn 3. You want to roll?
Sure.
All right.
6.
I got a 2.
I'll activate first.
Yeah, I imagine you would. All right, back with more. Howdy folks, this is Hellcorrex. We're back. It's the bottom of turn 4. The results are a nice mess of
bottom
stuff.
Of turn 3.
Yeah, turn 3. Getting all messed up here. All right, we're going to start turn 4. We already rolled initiative though. All right, here we got the forces of the Kingdom of Britannia that are holding stalwart on the hillside over here, holding off the Russian forces as the Russians are doing their version of the charge of the Light Brigade with their heavy stuff and dying in droves. My one squadron of 3 heavy tank or medium tanks was here. They got obliterated, and we took out 1 medium tank on the hill right there, and did some damage to his 1 bombard. Other than that, not much is going on. But over here we had the forces of the Russians set up, did a nice little crossfire over here. They took out 1 complete squadron of medium tanks and 2/3 of another. Yep. And at the loss of 2 squadrons of light vehicles. And all I got left on this side, I got 1 token on this side, 1 token on that side, and 1 token for the enemy force for his lights. The lights have basically obliterated each other. We did roll for initiative. It was off camera. I got a 4, he had a 2, so we're going to see what we can do on this turn. This is Hellcorrex. Be back in the bottom of 4. Alright folks, this is bottom of turn 4. The end result is so far the Russian forces are still doing the charge of the Light Brigade in reverse against the Kingdom of Britannia. The result, though, of all the firepower that's gone through is that they still have that bombard cannon. I've been trying to blast that bloody thing off the face of the earth, and I still haven't been able to do anything to it. But that squadron of medium tanks got taken out by those guys. Over here, the 2 squadrons of medium tanks that the Brits had is down to 1 or 2 tanks left. As these guys move forward, there's been a little damage done to the force right there. And we're going to be rolling off here in a second and see what happens. We'll go back to the top of 5. Be back in a second. Alrighty, folks, here we're at the bottom of turn 5. Things are looking desperate and good at the same time. Here we have this poor little capital ship here. He is on his last leg. He's getting the heck blown out of him. And he's throwing around his couple dice at his opponents. But the end result over here, the heel is being denuded of its enemies. It's not looking so great. Not so bad. Maybe we can do something over here like a scared little girl. This little squadron over here is hiding in the woods trying to escape. It's being chased down by the squadron over here. So other than that, things are looking good and bad. It's probably going to, how the initiative goes, which we're going to roll here in a second, if a major capital ship decides to leave this Earth. Alright, here we go. We're rolling initiative?
Yeah, right.
I got a 4.
4.
Oh, it's a balance.
It's a battle.
Oh, 4.
6.
Looks like I'm going to lose a capital ship. This could be bad. All
I
right.
hope so.
We'll be back at the end of 6? Yeah.
Yeah, end of 6.
All right, folks, this is the bottom of 6, and the end result is the hill is just sitting there with the one lone gunman surrounding everything. He's like looking down from his little vantage point, dug in like a Alabama tick. And we got the forces over here. We got one vehicle, which got to figure out if it's going to burn down into a glorious mess. This group's still moving forward. Then over here, we finished off the last vehicle. We activated, and that's the first thing we did, is it obliterated it, and they moved up. And it's going to take a few turns for them to even get over there. So we're basically, since that's all there is, we're going to be, just call it right here. And unless you want to roll initiative and call it a draw.
We'll call it a draw, but I wanted to see if you burn your vehicle up.
Yeah, we'll do that. Persistent effects, we got 2 of them. Well, one's going to go off.
One goes out and the other one doesn't.
So he's going to take, I think, a hull point.
I think that is 2, but I was going to double check.
And it only takes 1 more and he's gone. But anyway, that is the bottom of a 6, and I think one vehicle is going to disappear, and that'll be called it. All right, this is Hulkerex. Hope you guys enjoyed all the antics that we got going on this weekend. And we're thinking about maybe looking at Ogre next and see what we can do and try. We haven't played that in forever and a day, so we'll do a little bit of playing with that, and we'll talk to you later. Hulkerex out. All right, folks. We decided to do a what if turn 7 as the end of the scenario. And end result is these guys right here rolled up on top of the hill, unloaded, and hit the ammo rack of this guy, and did what, 4 points damage with one? Yeah.
Yeah. D3 plus 2. You did 3 points of damage.
3 points damage.
Oh.
And then did that, and then the mortars over here got a crit, and then these guys over here shot across the board and did some plinking damage. And the end result is we finally took it out. And so we both lost our big ships. And that's the end of it. That was the what if. What would happen if it went another turn? And it ended up in a decisive victory for nobody. All right, this is Hulkerex. Hope you guys enjoy this. And hopefully we can have a few more games like this coming soon. All right, out.